So Playboi Carti has been in the news a lot recently after releasing his much anticipated album, Whole Lotta Red. This guy has a cult-like fan base who were just dying to get their hands on this album after Carti had been teasing it for what seemed like years. I'm not a big Playboi Carti fan. As you guys can probably tell, I'm not a big fan of this airy Lil Uzi style of rap music, but I can see why it appeals to a wide audience of people. I listened to the album and it was alright, but for the most part, I didn't want to willingly make it through that many of these songs. If I ever wanted to listen to something this production heavy, I would probably just listen to Lil Uzi or maybe even Travis Scott. But the album and the music is not really what I'm here to talk about, because whether you love or hate this album, I think we can all agree that this dude does not have his priorities straight. Because as his album was releasing and he was supposed to be celebrating this much anticipated time of his life, rapper Iggy, who was also pregnant with Carti's son for the last 9 months, was pretty much given birth at the exact same time. In a series of now mostly deleted tweets, Iggy had this to say on Christmas night.
"I would never decide to do something of my own free will that meant missing a milestone moment with my son, and if you do, you're trash. Too bad you got an album out but can't even come to Christmas with your own son. Imagine not flying out your family on Christmas, but you have the girl you cheated on me for my entire pregnancy at your album party, and magically me and my son can't come to Christmas anymore? Trash." This man had a whole family vacation planned just 48 hours ago, and I hope this message gets to you, girl. Although you hid in a whole closet from my housekeeper, so it's not like you to have any dignity, I guess. And I've not said anything, and could say much more, for the longest time because I know the net won't side with me, and that I'm hated. But Christmas? And this bitch proud of you in her stories? Laugh my fucking ass off. I've covered for so long hoping you'd do better. A lot of women relate.
And there was more, but that basically sums up the situation from her point of view. According to Iggy, this was a planned pregnancy, but it seems like once she got pregnant, this man Carti was messing around on her the entire time with this now infamous side girl. And then according to Iggy, it was pretty apparent that Carti was not prepared or even willing to take care of this kid. She went on to say that instead of being there when he was born, this guy was playing Warzone with Lil Uzi. Now that's a man who truly gives no fucks. So this news basically set the internet on fire, as it was the Carti stan saying fuck Iggy, and the people with logical brains saying, hey man, not cool to not be there for your kid and his future mom. Look, I'm not saying Carti has to be with her or even really be nice to Iggy, but at least be there for the kid. We got way too many people out here thinking you can just avoid the responsibility of being a parent, and that's whack as fuck. Especially when there's baby moms out there who are actively trying to keep fathers away from their kids. Carti should obviously feel privileged that she even wants him in little Onyx's life. And I thought it would be mostly kids defending Carti, but then I watched this video from No Jumper where this guy, AD, tries to explain that Iggy sabotaged Carti's album release in this situation. I mean, it's literally the title of the video. In his point of view, Iggy was apparently the fucked up one in this situation and should have known better than to have gone public with this information.
What do you gain from disrespecting your baby's father in any type of context?
But she felt like she had been so disrespected that that was her only choice.
Talk to a therapist or a family or something. Don't tell millions and millions of fucking people and stuff like that.
So then he just goes on to blabber about how she should have kept her mouth shut and showed the guy who was cheating on her and didn't care for their child more respect. I mean, you really can't make this stuff up. He wanted her to respect the man who did nothing but show her disrespect. The man who played PS4, not even PS5, over watching the birth of his own kid. It's just hilarious to me that grown men out there simp for rappers and other male celebrities. But what else should you really expect from a dude who acts hard with a nose ring from Claire's? Adam22, on the other hand, was much more fair in regards to his opinion on the situation.
In her defense, throughout the history of this relationship, it feels like she has really sort of had like tape over her mouth, metaphorically speaking. Like she has just not really been allowed to talk or say the shit that she wants to say. Like she really felt like she had been pushed to the edge, and that this was really the only way that she had to make a statement to the public, was to sort of reveal how fucked up his behavior was in terms of this alleged vacation that was supposed to happen that he instead did this album release party for.
You know when I'm agreeing with with what Adam22 was saying, the other guy must have some real idiotic opinions. But seeing as Adam just went through pregnancy with his girl, he probably felt some type of way about this, as any responsible person would. Could she have handled it differently? I guess so. But after constantly being treated like shit, she really had no other option. Regardless, the internet basically bullied Carti into being a dad, and now he's posting pictures with his baby. And Jesus Christ, dude, let that kid sleep. It's almost like when Pusha T forced Drake to acknowledge his kid. But what do you guys think? Was he bullied into being a dad? Did he not want to face the fact that he was having a baby? Let me know down below. As always, I want to thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. It's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and I'm out. Peace.